You want to see a real magic trick? Abra cadabra.
Hello and welcome to my review of Oz, the Great and Powerful. This movie centers on Oscar, played by James Franco. He's a down-and-out magician living in Kansas and conning his way through circus magic shows, who all of a sudden in his hot air balloon gets swept up in a tornado and taken to the magical land of Oz, which is conveniently named because he is prophesized to take over the land as their king after defeating the Wicked Witch. Now, I had really low expectations for this film. It looked kind of bad, and as much as I like Sam Rami's Spider-Man films, beside the third one, I've been disappointed before. The trailers didn't look good, and they really looked reminiscent of Tim Burton's Alice in Wonderland film, which was absolutely awful. However, I'm happy to report that Oz the Great and Powerful is nothing like that and is absolutely fantastic. The best thing about this film is that it is visually sweeping on absolutely every level. Sam Rami just is a masterful director in this film. This may not be Sam Rami's best film, but it may just be his best directed. He brings a wonderful sense of visual style to this thing that I haven't seen in a movie from him ever. It's such a beautiful, colorful, vibrant film. Every shot of this is just gorgeous looking, and it's just a wonder to look at. It just, unlike Alice in Wonderland, which looks like it was painted over by a dyslexic kid with like a marked over crayon that just looked awful, this film is just completely vibrant, completely open, and just the creatures and everything in Oz just looks amazing. And I also love the way the movie starts out in a small aspect ratio in black and white format, just like the original. That was a wonderful touch. The performances in the film are pitch perfect by pretty much the entire cast. James Franco, people have complained about him being miscast, but I really don't see it at all. The guy really does a wonderful job. I think what people might be confusing is that some people are saying that he's a bit inauthentic in the role, and I think that's just part of the character, because the truth is this character is a fake. He's a con man. And James Franco plays that perfectly. He's a guy who's never had to be truthful before, and this whole character's journey is watching him finally become truthful, and James Franco does a wonderful job of portraying that, and he plays cocky really, really well. You also got Mila Kunis, Rachel Weisz, and Michelle Williams in there, all giving wonderful performances as the beautiful and amazing women that they are, and Zach Braff in a surprisingly not annoying performance as a talking monkey. Yeah, how about that? Also, I thought this movie did a wonderful job of subverting a lot of the cliches we're starting to see in these fairy tale revisionist adaptations. This movie embraced the fact that Oz is a happy place. It didn't feel the need to make Oz dark and scary. There are scary parts in this film involving some of the crazy creatures they run into, but it's not a dark film. It's actually a very funny film. And a lot of the action sequences feel very light, and they're exciting because they're so visually stimulating, not because everything is so dangerous. It's just, the movie sets the tone for an Oz movie perfectly. Overall, Oz the Great and Powerful is a shockingly good film that I had a wonderful time watching. Like I said before, I really wasn't expecting anything great with this, and I got something that was really quite a wonderful surprise, and probably the strongest movie I've seen in theaters this year so far. Performances are great, directed wonderfully by Sam Rami, faithful to the original classics. Go see it, absolutely. I give Oz the Great and Powerful 3.5 stars out of 4. And that was my review of Oz the Great and Powerful. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please subscribe to my channel. I hope you like the new format. Also, I'm taking requests for reviews, so if you want to see me review any certain movie, feel free to throw them in the inbox or the comments, and I will put you on the list and get to them. And until next time, I'm Michael Fairbanks. See you later.